King's attorney. Thomas and Abigail must defend themselves and call their own witnesses. They will go before the courtroom's chief, a panel of other justices, all of them merchants and townspeople chosen to serve for life as the justices, along with 6 men and 6 women, 6 men and 1 woman, serving today as our jurors. And here are the judges now.
Sheriff Baker, please call the court to order.
All rise, oyez. Silence is commanded in the court while His Majesties are sitting upon a pain of punishment. All manner of persons that have any plaint or prosecute, they shall come forth and be heard. God save the King.
God save the King.
To your honors, be it known on the 2nd of last month, Abigail and Thomas Turner knowingly and evilly stole a hog belonging to Mr. John Brown. A complaint was made by the owner, and the sheriff, believing the complaint to be true, has arrested the defendants, and the defendants are now ready to stand trial.
Bring the prisoners before the bar of the Majesty of Justice.
Do you understand the charges brought against you, Thomas and Abigail Turner?
I didn't steal no pig, no how.
Hush, Thomas. Yes, your honors, we understand.
Well, I don't.
Mr. Turner, to answer your question, you'll have a chance to defend yourself. Make your plea.
We are innocent, your honors.
Do you want to be tried by commission of justices or upon the country?
If the defendant chooses a commission of justices, there will be no jury, and a majority will prevail. A jury trial or upon the country requires a unanimous vote. The defendant actually stands a better chance of not being convicted if he or she chooses a jury trial.
Your honors, will she be tried upon the country?
Mr. King's attorney, you ready to make an opening statement?
Your honors, I shall prove the charge against the prisoners beyond doubt through the testimonies of 2 credible witnesses.
Thomas and Abigail Turner, are you ready to make an opening statement?
Yes, I want to make something clear.
Your honors, we do not wish to make a statement. The Crown calls Mr. John Brown to the stand.
Mr. John Brown, come forth and be heard.
Mr. John Brown, come forward.
Do you, Mr. John Brown, swear the evidence you shall give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I so swear.
Mr. Brown, tell us what you know of the theft.
Well, your honors, I had trouble sleeping on the night of the theft, so I was quite wide awake. The moon was full, the sky clear, and I could see very well, even though it was night. I saw Thomas and Abigail Turner steal one of my pigs, but I was afraid to stop them and start talking with that witch over there. I clearly saw their faces in the bright moonlight, and likewise recognized the clothes they were wearing now as the ones they wore that night.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. I have no more questions.
Thomas and Abigail Turner, do you have any further questions?
Now, Mr. Brown, have you ever had a hog disappear only to wander home on a later day?
And hasn't a pig ever squeezed through the pen and escaped?
Many a time when I saw you both leading my pig away on a rope. This hog did not go missing on its own account.
Do you have any further questions?
No, your honors.
You may step down, Mr. Brown.
Very well then, the Crown calls Miss Priscilla Lovering to the stand.
Miss Priscilla Lovering, come forth and be heard.
Miss Priscilla, come forward.
Do you, Miss Priscilla Lovering, swear the evidence you shall give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I so swear.
Miss Lovering, tell us what you know of the theft.
Sir, I'm a widow who makes a meager living selling furniture, sir. Was afraid that night of the evil deeds being addressed for the life of a government leader when I heard the squeal of a hog. When I looked out the window, I saw that man and that woman leading a pig away on a rope.
Thank you, Miss Lovering. I have no more questions.
Thomas and Abigail Turner, do you have any questions for the witness?
Yes, your honors.
Then proceed with the questioning.
Mrs. Love, is it true that you wear spectacles?
Why, yes, you can see that.
And did you have your spectacles on when you looked out the window?
Why, no. I left them in my sewing basket when I...
No further questions, your honors.
You are dismissed, Mrs. Lovering.
Your honors, although Mr. and Mrs. Turner have attempted to discredit the witness, it is quite clear that they have witnessed this theft. The Crown rests.
Thomas and Abigail Turner, do you have any witnesses?
Your Honors, we would like to call Mrs. Hannah Dobson to the stand to speak in our favor.
Witch! Witch!
Order in the court.
Mrs. Hannah Dobson, come forth and be heard.
Hannah Dobson, come forth.
The Bible burn your hand alive!
Court will be in order.
Do you, Miss Hannah Dobson, swear the evidence you shall give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I so swear.
God save us!
Dear Hannah, tell the court what you know about that.
Well, I do know that several times I've passed Farmer Brown's house and seen him beating his pigs.
I do not beat my pigs.
Sit down, Mr. Brown.
See, she's got a spell on all of you! Don't listen to her!
If you order, you shall both leave.
On the night you mentioned, I was walking along the road carrying a basket of berries when I saw Farmer Brown come out of his house and hit one little pig with a stick to get into the pen. It was a little thing, and if I were that pig, I certainly would have found a way to squeeze it out of the fence and run away.
So you could catch it and eat it. She ate my cat.
Still, girl, you are in contempt.
She's got to smell my chickens! Now they won't lay eggs!
Stop sitting on try. Be still.
But she's most evil.
Yes, evil, evil, devil's life!
Sheriff and bailiff, remove disturbers of the peace.
No, but she's most evil. Most evil. She got my cat from my house, took it, put it in her butt, and ate it for supper. She ate my cat, and she canceled all her chickens.
Please continue, Mrs. Dobson.
Abigail and Thomas were walking along the road later that evening on their way to visit a friend when they stopped by to admire Farmer Brown's pigs, but they walked right along the road toward the tavern.
Thank you, Hannah. No more questions.
Do you have any questions for the witness?
Yes, Mrs. Dobson, is it true that you were engaged in the supernatural?
Why, yes, sir, but I do not eat cats and I don't cast spells on chickens.
Indeed. Let me plead to the court on the grounds to discount the witness that she is an admitted witch and not a credible witness.
Mrs. Dobson, you may step down. Mr. and Mrs. Turner, do you have any witnesses other than witches?
Yes, sir. From Miss Anna Boylston to speak in our favor.
Miss Hannah Boylston, come forth and be heard.
Santa Boylston, come forth.
Do you, Miss Anna Boylston, swear the evidence you shall give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I so swear.
Mrs. Boylston, are you not the owner and operator of the Boylston Tavern here in town?
I am ever since my husband met this unfortunate accident.
Ah, yes, stampede of cows. Very sad. But tell me, dear Anna, did my wife and I not partake in your tavern's good hospitality during the second of the last month, the night of the crime?
You did indeed, my good sir. I remember well our conversation that evening. We discussed our family history.
Ma'am, are the defendants your kin?
By marriage only, sir. Thomas and my cousin Abigail last spring.
If the court pleases, the witness is kin to the defendant. She must certainly be discredited.
Mr. King's attorney, do you have any further questions?
No, your honors.
Please step down, Miss Boylston. Please summarize your cases, Mr. King's attorney, Abigail, and Thomas Turner.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendants were clearly identified with the hog in question by my witnesses, each of whom is an upstanding citizen in this community.
Our witnesses saw us only walking by Farmer Brown's farm, and Anna Boylston said she had spoken with the both of us at the time of the crime. Therefore, we could not have committed a theft. Who would doubt the word of Anna Boylston, whose tavern is one of the pillars of Williamsburg?
Gentlemen and lady of the jury, you and only you will make the decision whether the defendants are innocent or guilty. That is the only decision you'll make. You will get no food, no drink, no water, no light, no heat until you return with unanimous vote.
A most disturbing case. I do not believe a witch, do you? She is most frightening, but the seamstress is flat and alive.
Yes, but I think the farmer is an honest man.
But I have seen him eat his pigs. And I have seen them feed at the market. Anna Boylston is a good woman. But I relate to the defendants. Tis true she would like them.
I hear Thomas is a hard-living blacksmith.
But they don't go to church. And I have seen them cutting a stick on Sunday. You think they use magic like the witch? I've seen her visit the witch on Sundays. Was it on Sunday last?
The deputy king's attorney made a strong case.
Perhaps she'd help her to make a decision. Let's ask the counsel. Do you think you're guilty?
How does the litter
Of course they did it. The king's attorney said so.
What do you think? Do you think they're still okay?
Jurors, have reached your verdict?
Sir, we have found the defendants guilty of stealing a hog from Farmer Brown.
The verdict is clear. Thomas Turner, you will be set into the pillory for a period of 3 days, at which time you'll be fed only bread and water to survive. You were the type of thief around your neck and you victim of disgrace in your community. Abigail Turner, you'll be lost taken to the stocks for the same period of time.
Colonial ideas about crime and punishment were very severe by today's standards. Indeed, many colonial sentences wouldn't stand to today's interpretation of the Constitution and its banning of cruel and unusual punishments. Punishments range from paying fines to whipping, imprisonment in stocks, and burning on the head. Not everyone was equal under the law. A free person convicted of stealing a pig, for example, received 25 lashes, whereas a Native American or slave received 39 lashes. Anyone convicted of a more serious crime, like horse stealing, arson, or murder, though face death by hanging. These and other punishments were carried out to public places so everyone, including children, could be reminded by the strains of the straight and narrow path of good citizenship.